Hi everyone. It's been a while since I made the last precious miners video, so it's time to update it. I'm going to go through very quickly through some of the charts because there are quite a lot of stocks to cover. So let's start with big Hercules. It just cleared the blue resistance after bouncing off the blue and golden. Yes, it went into the golden broken channel a little bit, but it finally recovered, which is why it is looking very bullish. It has to, though, has to go beyond this green potential resistance as quickly as possible to really keep rallying. SYH is Sky Harbor Resources. Switch it to the weekly chart. You can see the red top band has to be broken. It had already broken out of this green giant downtrend. Okay, and it's been basically going sideways since then. The break of this golden bear flag obviously was bearish, but it is trying to break back in. And if it goes beyond the green top band, which is at 45, 46 cents, it would basically penetrate back into the golden and it would be out of this green bull flag, which means it is going to target 72 cents. And then after that, anything beyond, well, $1 is going to look extremely bullish, Canadian dollar. OCG, right? OCG is Outcorp Silver Gold Corporation. It is looking extremely promising. And the reason is this golden major resistance rail, but more importantly, the red bottom band, or excuse me, top band, one, two, three, four touches on that red top band, is ready to be broken. And if it does break that red top band, which is at 28, 29 cents, it will also clear that golden major resistance that is from the highs of what, 2007. And that would actually, as a minimum target, it would target 140, which is that green top band. So from 20, well, basically 30 cents to 140, it's a huge upside that we can expect. AAG, Aftermath Silver, it bounced off the green support and the purple bottom band. This is a double support that held, and it is out of the green bull flag. And you can see it is now back testing it. And from this back test, I'm expecting more upside towards that purple top band at 60 cents. Okay, from 30, 35 cents, I think we're going to see it because it's out of the green bull flag that had formed for, well, since the high of, when was that? May of this year. So this is looking very, very positive for Aftermath Silver. MTA, yeah, it's this MTA that was a little bit, yeah, it's not really very precise. And the reason is this golden downtrend, right, was broken to the upside, but it came back into it and it penetrated back in. So we have to remove the golden. That was disappointing. Okay. But more importantly now, this bull flag that was broken to the downside, which back tested the green broken channel, it held and it's penetrated back into it, which means we may get to that black top band next, which is at 330. And after 330, it's going to open the way for that blue top band at, well, around 5. So that also looks quite promising from here. GSVR, let's have a look at the long-term resistance. It is this green one. So if you look at it in the weekly, it's much more clearer, I think. Yeah. But let's say daily chart. Let's stay on the daily, and it's this resistance and the blue one. So it's out of the golden bull flag, right? And it's this green and blue resistance that has to be broken. That green one is from the highs of 2007. So any break to the upside at 33, maybe even the blue one as 36, 37, is going to open the way for that red resistance. So anything above 36, 37 cents is going to become a buy signal to get to that 60, and possibly it will smash through at that fourth touch, because this green resistance is a long-term one, and it may be breaking. This is GGD, Gold Resources. That black support was broken to the downside, and it's still under that. And that's why I'm not very sure about this one. Do we have a bull flag here? Yes, we do. Look at this beauty. Yeah, that's the, let's put it in purple. So that purple bottom band held, which is why, I mean, it's still holding. And if it goes above that black resistance now at 135, it's going to get to the purple top band and possibly break it to get to the blue top band, which already has 2 touches on both sides. So we may see a major break out of this giant downtrend. Not giant, it's quite a large one. This is a high of 2021, right? Break out of this blue bull flag is going to look very, very bullish, right? And it would target 7, 8. I mean, it is a 2-year downtrend, which is a bull flag. You can see the green bull flag was already broken and back tested. So this looks very, very promising. But first, it has to get to the purple top band and smash through, and the blue top band. So anything above 180, initially, anything above 135, then 150, 155, then we get to 180. And then from there, a major break to the upside is going to open the way for, well, 10, 12, 13, you name it. It's going to be a really big upside because the red top band will be the next potential target. Let's have a look at KTN. KTN is also one of those that disappointed, because I thought the golden downtrends break is going to deliver at least a rally towards that blue top band. You can see the blue downtrend. Let me put it on the weekly chart right here. It should go beyond. We'll see. But it has failed the breakout. So it initially broke out, came down, and it's still inside this golden downtrend. You can see it may be trying again. And ultimately, this green ascending resistance is at 150. So it has to be broken to the upside for a rally, at least to that blue top band from the highs of 2008. So that blue top band is a potential major resistance. This is Sibanye Stillwater, okay, and it tested the green bottom band, okay, and it's still inside the blue downtrend. So this blue downtrend has to be broken for a rally, but it may also break that green bottom band and really come down to this red bottom band, which would be a potential major low if it gets there. Of course, if it stays inside the blue downtrend, comes down, it's at 220 or so. If it does break the blue top band and the green, that is going to look very good, because then that would be around $6. Anything above $6 is going to look very, very bullish. I may also argue that there is another potential resistance, which is this one. It remains to be seen, but maybe not. Just as a potential resistance right there, that purple top band. It's actually something like this. If the channel is from the highs of April instead of March of 22, April 21. Either way, SPSW has been not a really good play to play these precious metals. I know a lot of people are really obsessed with it, but I'm not a big fan of SPSW. This golden resistance from the highs of, well, this is 1968, right? This is Hecla Mining. Hecla has to break this giant resistance rail, which is going to be very hard, obviously, as a very long-term resistance. It may get to the golden top band, reverse there one more time, and then maybe after that a break to the upside. The initial resistance rail is actually this one. Okay, so Hecla initially maybe it gets to the purple, pulls back, and then a break to the upside would look very bullish, of course, all of a sudden to break that golden resistance as well. We'll see. PLG, which is platinum group metals, is, you can see it cleared the green top band, which is, back in April, February, March, I gave you this one at the break of that green downtrend. Then it cleared the blue resistance and back tested it perfectly. Looking at the action by platinum today, it looks very positive for PLG. I think it will eventually break that golden internal resistance and get to the golden top band at $7. So this golden internal resistance has to be cleared, which is going to be around 215 to 7, big upside. B2 Gold is off that blue support, that is the 2017 low. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on that blue support. It really has to get to the red top band from here. Else, we may see it coming down again. It's one of the lagging ones in the miners market, really. It really hasn't really pushed like the others, so I think there may be something really not very good about this company. Abra has so initially, remember, we had this green and the red resistance, the golden sideways, it was broken, back tested. The black bull flag is broken, so I'm going to remove that from the picture. Okay, what matters here is this giant green resistance. This is the low of 22, July 22, September 22. This is the May 24, July 24. Very, very critical. If it does break, so I'm going to now also put this as an internal support. Look at this green internal support. Anything above 320, 315, 320. Actually, let's put an alert here. Alert on 318 for Abra Silver. I like these price alerts. Okay, so if it does break, then we're going to have a massive upside, because this here, this green one, is a bear flag, and if it does break to the upside, it is going to look extremely bullish. NFG is it's going to force that green, there is a newfound gold. 1, 2, 3 touches, maybe even 4 touches on that green resistance. If it goes beyond it, it's going to look very, very bullish. Again, let's put a kind of an alert at around $5 and see whether it gets there or not. Okay, so careful. This is the junior miners ETF. The blue resistance is broken. The obvious target is that black top band. And then we will see whether that black top band can be broken to get to this green top band eventually. So this is junior miners. Vizsla is closer to that. So it's bounced off the blue bottom band. Okay, and if it's going to get to that golden top band, pull back and the break, it's going to become a bull flag breakout, right? That is going to look very, very bullish. But either way, it looks bullish. I think it's targeting that blue top band ultimately. Okay, so there's that. WPM, Wheaton Precious Metals. This is a really big one. And you can see it's leading the way anyway. It's showing massive relative strength. This blue resistance, green one, 1, 2, 3, is about to be broken. And from that, it's clear skies really. The blue resistance was broken, and the green one support held. The golden one didn't even get challenged. And it is now trying to break this green resistance, which is going to be a huge, huge breakout. So I'm going to now put this here. 1, 2, 3 touches. The fourth one is going to smash through. AG is at that golden support. It's out of the green. It's going to be coming out of the green bull flag. 1, 2, 3, 4. The green bull flag is about to be broken. I think it will break. And once it's broken, that red top band is going to be broken too. Then we'll see 28. So this is at 5 now. This is First Majestic Silver Corporation, a big one. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on that golden support. I thought it's going to come down to the blue bottom band before it rallies, but it didn't. So that red resistance, first the green and then the red, then we'll see a massive upside. Gold, which is from Canada, gold mining. It's this golden channel that was broken and back tested. It is going to get to the blue resistance. It has to get to the blue resistance and clear it for good. You can see the red support was never really, challenged. So it looks very, very positive. And I think anything above this blue resistance right here, I'm going to put it as like proper resistance right there. 1, 2, 3. If it can go beyond 135, it also is forming probably a bull flag here. Let me show you how bull flags are forming right here. Okay, maybe that purple top band is going to hold initially. So we'll see. Either way, I mean, if it touches that purple, comes back down, and then breaks it, then that blue resistance from the highs of 2021 may be broken too. So this looks quite positive, but it has to break first. SIL, Global X Silver Miners, yeah, that red top band, this is a bear flag, that has to be broken to the upside, which is not impossible. As you can see, it is looking very, very positive on that red top band, which already has 3 touches. If it does break that red top band, I think we will also 1, 2, 3, 4 touch resistance. We will also clear this one. This is the high of 2011. This will be a gigantic break by SIL, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on it already. And the red bear flag breaking to the upside, which is going to be around 37, 38. Anything above 38, you are going to buy SIL, really. And SILJ, which is the junior miners, it back tested the red broken channel, right? That's a perfect back test. The green one was penetrated back, so I'm going to remove this. That green support was really also good. But what matters here is this red bull flags breakout and backtest. Now, this green resistance is the target. That's a very large resistance. That's very substantial resistance from the highs of 2013. Probably, if there was data, maybe also 11 or something. But either way, if it gets, I mean, I think we're going to get from 12 to 16 and then smash that. And GDX, which everybody is watching, I gave you this one at 39, 38.50, 39. It is now broken. That golden resistance from the highs of 2011-12, that is now broken, which means we will probably get to 60, 65, 70, 80, at least a new all-time high. This is Barrick Gold. I gave you the Barrick Gold back in March contract, a March video. This was February low, but I gave you this in the first video I made for miners. Since then, it had broken that red downtrend, back tested it. It cleared the golden resistance. I'm going to remove this one. That wasn't really very good. But even this week, right? 1, 2, 3, last week, I gave you this one as a major buy signal, because you can see this green upside channel, or its ascending resistance, is broken to the upside. NEM, this is Newmont Corporation, is this was looking very bearish. while it broke down that red bottom band. Then it recovered back into it. The red channel was broken. It broke the green internal resistance, okay, here. So the obvious target is that green top band, which is going to be at 55, 56. If it starts the reversal to form the green bull flag, yes, that's possible. And then after that, a break to the upside. This is Kinross, one of the best calls, because you remember this blue major resistance from the highs of 2008. 1, 2, 3. I gave you this one at the breakout. And it also, not only that, it also had broken the green uptrend to the upside, which was obviously very bullish. So KGC has so much more upside. Minimum target is 18. We're at 9, so 100% gain on this one. FSM, Fortuna Mining, 1, 2, 3. On this resistance, that broken resistance becomes a support. So I think we're going to get to that red top band ultimately around 9 plus. We are at 486. Looks extremely good. NG is Noah Gold, and Noah Gold had already broken the golden channel, right? And it is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, and there's 6 touches actually on that red major resistance. And I think we are ready to break it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anything above 6, 7, 680 is going to look very bullish. So buy Nova Gold if it can break 680. Well, you may want to buy it now because I think almost certainly it will be broken to the upside. Do we have this uptrend as well? If it touches that purple bottom band and bounces, it would be a better long entry, quite honestly. If it touches the purple and we rally, massive breakout happening here on Nova Gold. Sandstorm, SSL from Canada. Is this sideways channel? It wasn't really a perfect bull flag because it came down too much. But either way, the golden top band is the target, I think. And then eventually maybe break this giant, really large bull flag and get to new all-time highs. CDE, Kerr Mining, is approaching that red resistance, that long-term resistance. Do you see it? 1, 2, 3. If it can be broken, this is again this is the high of 96, right? This is 96. One massive downtrend. Okay. If it can be broken, right, that's going to be around $8. Minimum target is $20, $21, which is that blue top band. So I think it will be doing that very soon. IAG, IM Gold, one of my best calls because of that golden resistance. I called it at $3. We're at already $5.20. And the green top band is the potential resistance. If and when it gets there, I think it will get there, and then we'll see whether it can really smash through or not. So that green top band is going to be the critical one. And Groy had failed. This is one of those disappointments. Groy was looking very good at the break of that red top band. Then it came down. It couldn't manage to break that green top band. It was a bull flag, golden support. Then it felt really bad, and it touched multi-year lows again. So Groy is not really one of my favorites, I must admit. So we can even remove it from the picture. I don't like it. This is Vista Gold, a very long-term company and long-term chart. This here is the highs of 87. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on that red resistance. It's out of the golden bull flag. It's bounced off the blue support. I think we're going to break that giant resistance at around 80 cents. Then the $1 mark, we are going to come to that fourth touch on that blue resistance. and even break that as well. This is a giant squeeze, and Vista Gold has so much more upside, especially if this green veg can be broken to the upside together with that red major resistance. Huge upside for Vista. This is Franco-Nevada, one of the big relative strength companies, despite like this is the high of 2020, right? And gold topped in 2011, and this is 2011, and this company has been ripping for decades, despite gold being, gold having topped. So now the red uptrend is there, the green support, the green resistance. That is a major bullish sideways action. The golden resistance is broken and back tested. So I think, well, I'm expecting it to get to the green resistance at around 210 and smash through to get at least to double to 400. Let's have a look at McEwen mining, right? I think I gave you this one. The red bull flag was broken. The golden downtrend is broken and back tested, and it's this blue bull flag that is being broken. It has really, it's a beautiful chart, and it is targeting the green top band from the highs of 2011. This is a major downtrend, you can see. It's going to get to the green top band at least, which is at 16. We are at 950. Very, very big upside for McEwen. TFPM, triple flag precious metals. It had broken the green resistance. It's inside the red, I think. And you can see here, this is kind of a bull flag. It didn't really pull back from the top band before breaking out. So kind of a bull flag. I'm not really big fan of this sort of stuff, like with one touch on the top band. But either way, I think it looks very, very strong. Viper, Silver Viper Minerals, it's inside this golden downtrend, and it's showing relative weakness, really. If you look at the West Red Lake gold mines, try to break that green top band. This is a big failure. It came down, it's kind of broken that golden support. It really has to get beyond 115 to start to rally. It's not the best chart, I must admit, because it really couldn't push on after breaking out of the green bull flag. JMS had, like Jupiter Mines, with some news, I think it rallied to the blue top band. Then it's tanked. It is now back testing this golden giant downtrend. That is broken. It's back testing it. So I'm thinking it is going to start to rally to the blue top band and maybe even break it to the upside. But for that, it really has to start running right here, JMS. And SIL Silvercrest from Canada, that red top band was not really a resistance, so I'm going to remove that. Either way, the break of this blue resistance was quite clearly bullish. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, it's broken. And I think ultimately, if we look at the long term, there's not much data. It's only from 2016. But do we have a kind of something like this? No, I'm not really very happy with that sort of charting. Well, either way, it is looking good, but it has to keep on going. I'm gonna put it maybe something like this. No, not really. Okay, JAG, again, one of my best calls, Jaguar Mining. You can see after break of the blue downtrend and the red resistance afterwards came down, broke that red resistance, and it is now, this is from Canada, it is now breaking that purple top band. It's actually wasn't really, I'm going to show you like this. Yeah, it's something like this, that purple top band. Either way, it's looking extremely good. and some of the members have bought this Jaguar mining either in the US or in Canada. Silver One Resources, it has to get to the blue top band. It is, I think, forming this sort of a bull flag here, and it's getting ready to break out, right? Do you see it? That purple top band, right? It looks like it is something like this. Yeah, you can see the purple channel is a bull flag, and it's ready to be broken. So maybe a pullback and then a break to the upside is going to target at least 34. We are at 19 cents. ELR, Eastern Platinum, had broken the golden major resistance, and it has backtested it just recently. So actually two backtests, massive down backtest, and this is the second backtest. It has to get to the blue top band and break it, really, to break out of, eventually, it has to break out of this red big downtrend. Yeah, this here is very depressed, but I think this is a speculative play for platinum. I think it may look very good. SZ Santa Cruz has to break that green resistance. That is from the highs of 2016. If it gets to that green top band at 56, and I think it will, then we break it, and then the upside is going to be giant. APN has to break out of the blue downtrend, 1, 2, 3. But again, this is one of the relative weakness stocks. All right, that's it, guys. I hope it helps. Let me know. Bye.